To start the creation of a classification solution, start by specifying the records used to train the solution, what fields trigger a prediction, and how often you want to retrain your solution. To view existing solution definitions or create new ones, navigate to Predictive Intelligence Classification Solution Definitions. On the Solution Definition form, you will find several fields that require your input. Update the field's parameter by specifying the fields that you want the solution to use to generate a prediction. PI allows you to choose any field from the table. However, the fields you chose should be populated. Use the filter to indicate the conditions you want to apply to the training records. To train a solution, the filter must return at least one record. If your filter returns no records, update it until it returns records for training. The dominant language of the dataset you are training on the solution definition. Leave the value as none if the dataset language is English only. English processing is applied to all datasets by default. The list of common words for the system to ignore during training and prediction. These lists should be specific to your domain or organization to help eliminate common terms, such as ServiceNow. Finally, indicate how often the system regenerates the solution based on records matching the filter. Note, the number of records required for classification solution training is set at 10,000 records. Once you are ready, select Submit and Train. After your solution is trained, view the solution statistics and decide if you need to tune your solution. An entry for the solution is available at the bottom of the form under the Solutions Related list. Upon opening a solution, you will be able to see the following values on the Solution Statistics tab. The estimated percentage of records that will be correct for this solution. The estimated percentage of true positives. The estimated percentage of records that will receive a prediction. The metric you want the system to favor. The metric options are precision, recall, and coverage. The target percentile you want the system to meet for the target metric at the cost of the other metrics. Note, the system tries to meet these values, but may not set them exactly as you requested due to how the data you are training is distributed. On the Test Solution tab, you will be able to test your solution by providing text input. You can run a single test or a batch test against multiple records. The Solution Visualization tab will display a bubble chart that shows the estimated precision and coverage for each of the classes covered by the solution. Finally, the Solution Definition tab will display a summary of the solution definition that generated this solution. Precision tells us how relevant are the positive detections. The higher the precision is, the better this makes our detection mechanism. Additionally, recall tells us what percentage of actual positives are detected. If your goal is for the system to accurately predict the category for all new incidents 80% of the time, then set the target metric to precision and target metric value to 80. Predictive Intelligence generates a class list, which is all the possible values for a specific output field. This list is based on your dataset. A class is added to the list when the output value is assigned to 30 or more records in your dataset. In the Incident Categorization, New Solution Interactive Image, we created a solution to predict the category field on the incident table. Based on our dataset, PI generated the following list of classes: Database, Hardware, Inquiry, Network, Router, and Software. Administrators can modify the estimated precision and estimated coverage values to drive specific outcomes. For example, if the coverage is increased for a particular output field value, more records will be assigned that output value, but the accuracy of the prediction is lower. The estimated coverage and precision pairs can be adjusted in the several ways. The estimated percentage of predictions that will be correct for this class. In this example, the estimated precision is lower. For the records categorized as inquiry, more than half may be incorrect. Note, to exclude a class from the class confidence list, from prediction, select the 100 precision and 0 coverage pair. The estimated percentage of records that will be classified as this particular class. In this example, the estimated coverage is higher, which means that a record has a higher chance of being classified as type inquiry. However, more than half the records that are categorized as inquiry may be incorrect. Note, for more coverage, select a precision/coverage pair where the coverage percentage is higher than the current pair. Increasing the coverage means that the predictions are less accurate for that particular class. The precision/coverage value pairs that you can choose from to change the outcome for a specific prediction class. Note, for more precision accuracy, select a precision/coverage pair where the precision percentage is higher than the current pair. Increasing the precision means that you will receive fewer predictions for that particular class. There is no limitation to the number of classes that can be created. However, the more classes you have, the longer your solution will take to train. Any class with a row count that is less than 30 records is excluded from training and prediction to increase the prediction's accuracy. Validate that the excluded classes, their distribution percentage, and their row count are marked correctly. Each solution has a bubble chart that shows the estimated precision and coverage for each of the classes covered by the solution. The size of the bubble indicates the percent of records, distribution, that belong to the class. Access the bubble chart by opening the solution record and clicking Solution Visualization.